Hey, what's up? Michael De La Cruz here, and in this video, I want to pretty much talk about something that I learned this morning on a call that I do daily. Um, Basically, in this video, I just want to talk about motivation. It is not enough. Most people get this wrong, and this is one of the things that actually keeps people stuck and leads to failure is thinking that they got to be motivated all the time in order to succeed. And that's something that I had to learn the hard way because in the past I would start something and for some reason I never finished what I started. I never kept going through. And the thing is that motivation is actually something that is temporary. It's actually to help you get started. It's just the same thing as like when let's say you start something, or let's say you're going to work right every morning. You don't feel motivated all the time to go to work. Wake up early. You got to go through that traffic. You got to deal with with the nasty boss, right? You're gonna deal with a lot of things, but you still go through the day. You're still getting paid. So my message today is that no matter what you're doing, you just have to go through the motions, and um, that's actually how you get through things. This is actually how you succeed. This is how you get results. You actually go through the motions anyway, and that's the message that I learned today. In one of our coach was actually speaking this morning, and basically that's what you do. You actually go through the motions regardless of what's going on. You still go through them, and you still get the work done. Because at the end of the day, if you don't get the work done, you're never gonna get nothing done, right? You cannot depend on how you feel. Every day you wake up, right? Sometimes you wake up, feeling good. Sometimes you wake up feeling bad. You don't want to do the things you want to do, but still, you still get through the day, and you still, like, for example, if you're going to work, as I mentioned earlier, um, you still don't. How can I put this? You still go to work regardless, to get that paycheck. And that's what I always speak about, the why. You have to have a strong why, because at the end of the day, and this is what they don't tell you when you start. Example, when you start a business, when you start an opportunity, or you're promoting a program, um, that first, when you first get started, you're excited. You're ready to make some money. You're ready to help people out. You're ready to succeed. But guess what? Going down the a few days going down the road, all of a sudden you lose that motivation, and you let the feeling take over, and you cannot let that happen. You have to, some people say follow your heart. Sometimes your heart doesn't feel like doing things, so you have to drag it. You have to drag it so it can get things done, regardless how you feel. For example, I do little tasks every day. I do YouTube videos, and to be honest with you, sometimes I don't even feel like doing them, right? And that's what my coach mentioned too. Sometimes he doesn't feel like doing things, but myself, sometimes I don't feel like doing things, but I still do it because the action of doing that gets me results. And I mentioned, in order for you to the results you want to get when you start a business or an opportunity, you want to get traffic, you want to get leads, and then through those actions you get sales, you get income. If you don't take action, regardless of how you feel, if you don't take action, you don't go through the motions anyway, you're not going to get results in anything that you do, because you're totally dependent on that, on the emotions to really get you to where you want. It's like, I don't feel like doing it, and then then that leads to an emotion, and it's gonna drag you down. And this is the real truth. And if I'm being honest with you, sometimes I don't feel like doing, certain tasks that I know is gonna give me results. But guess what? I still do it anyways, and I get results, right? I get sales, I get leads. The same thing, and other things that I do in other industries that I'm in. Sometimes, because we're humans. We go through different stages, but when you come to a spot that you don't let emotions, drag you down. You don't let the emotions take over. the emotions of not feeling, good take over, then that's how you really succeed, right? This is how you succeed in anything that you do. So just think about the pattern, how you do things, that carry on to everything that you do. And what I mean by that is that if you, let's say, you used to have a job, right? And you arrived to that job late. Every single day you got fired from a job. Guess what? You're gonna carry that on onto, on any and everything that you do. Why? Because you're depending on motivation. You lost that motivation, but you cannot depend on motivation to get things done, to succeed, to live that life that you want to live. You have to go through that. You have to break through that barrier and still go on, regardless of how you feel. You might feel groggy, you might feel sleepy, but guess what? You have to get the thing done. Just like how you get to your job, regardless of how you feel. You got to pay bills, you got to get that paycheck, right? So you still got to go through those emotions. And I don't know why when some people start opportunities, or they see something that can actually create a dream lifestyle, I don't know why they think it's any different. I don't know why they feel that they have to stay motivated. I mean, motivation is good, but it's not what's going to give you that long lasting, success, because you feel like you have to feel a certain way in order to get things done. No, sometimes you won't feel like doing stuff, but guess what? If you have a strong why, if you really, really want it bad enough, you're gonna, even though you don't feel like doing it, you're gonna do it anyways, because, success is not all, it's not tied to emotions at all. If you want to create success, you have to be committed. You have to have this level of commitment that no matter what, you're just not gonna quit. Everybody has reasons of why quit something, why leave things, why not do something. Everybody has, those are not reasons, they're just basically excuses. But the thing is that if you let those excuses take over, you're never going to get anything done, nothing done, right? So that's something to think about today, is how to really get on, go through the emotion zone. That's what I call it. That's what I'm calling this video, is go through the emotion zone, meaning that even though you feel like not doing something, that feeling, forget about that. Put that feeling away and do it anyways. Upload that YouTube video, challenge yourself to do something, because you're going to feel good at the end of the day when you walk out that door, and the results that you're going to get are far more worth it. Fear, that's another thing that keeps people stuck. It has to do again with not having motivation, with feeling that, that fear. You feel the fear, the fear's not going to go away, but do it anyways. And that's something that that's something that has helped me really achieve, good results in my life and everything that I do, because I feel, I feel fear, right, about something. It could be fear of starting a business, fear of going for that interview in a job, and things in the past, right? Fear of going asking that girl out, things like that. But I still do it anyways, regardless. And you have to push through the barriers. You have to challenge yourself each day. Some days you will feel great, some days you will feel down. But guess what? Your level of productivity shouldn't really be affected. Regardless, you're still gonna do that. Something that a coach mentioned is like when people go to a job, you still go to that job, right? And even though you don't feel like working, you still, turning that report, you still put on that smile and get through the day. And guess what? You get a paycheck, right? So that's the thing that goes on with staying motivated, is that if you want to stay motivated, it cannot be through emotion, because not every day you will feel like doing something. It has to be something that you're committed to, something that you have a big why, that no matter what, you're gonna go through it. It's about going through the emotions anyway. So feel whatever feeling you're feeling, but do it, do it anyway, right? Whether you feel good or bad, do it anyways, and then that's going to create a habit, and then you're going to have a routine, and then no matter what, no matter how you feel, you're still going to get the job done, right? So that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to learn what I do online to generate income, to you want to learn more about how to build an online business, how to work from home, there's a link, and there's a link in this video or below this video, and just reach out to me. If you're watching this on Facebook, send me a message. Send me a message. I left a link in the description. If you're watching this on YouTube, just click the link below and get started. Get started, and don't let fear keep you away. Don't let emotions get in the way of of your success. Do it anyways, because my friend, it is so worth it. Trust me. I'm a living example of this, and no matter what, just keep going, never quit. All right, talk to you soon, and subscribe to my channel if you're watching this on YouTube, and stay tuned for more videos. Bye.